There you go.
On camera.
Okay, we're live. Hello everyone or no one at all. Welcome to Minor Illusion and our 5th edition D&D campaign in the magical and dangerous world of Eretz Nakash. We are gathered around the table for session 32. Can you believe it? Session 32. And before we get going, just a few words of shout outs. First of all, to Wizards of the Coast for this amazing game. Second of all, tonight I want to say that we have some new soundtrack material that we're going to be using tonight. So I'll go ahead and say it right now.
No, don't say it.
I know that someone knows already at the table, but I'll just say it and spoil it because I want to make sure that I remember to give credit where credit is due. The music tonight is going to be from the fairly newly released musical compilation by Critical Role called Welcome to Taldori, which they've been using in EXU and now in Campaign 3. So that's the soundtrack of our lives tonight in this particular session, and will be for the foreseeable future. I will just say I continue to love Sirenscape. Tonight, though, and going forward for a while, the music is going to be Welcome to Taldori from Critical Role.
There goes that sponsorship.
I know. But I'm sure we'll pick up a Critical Role sponsorship because of this.
Sure.
And I'll mention that WizKids Minis and Vallejo Paints are part of our table too, helping to make
doesn't really matter if we don't
the
map,
game
you know.
awesome.
Yeah, are we going to use our minis again?
Yeah, no, I've decided we're not going to use the minis at all ever again. So that's
Sweet. So at this, what I'm hearing is I can be wherever I want in the battle. Oh, I was over here.
Yeah.
Theater of the mind. You can just make it up as you go along. You just have to convince me that it will work. Okay, so with all of that said, I think we're ready to dive into our recap, and I will start up
We killed some
something
things,
that might be way
and now
too
we're at
loud.
top.
We'll see.
Yes, we are sailing to the.
There's your pan flute, buddy.
It's about time.
Okay. Previously in Eretz Nakash. After defeating an outer perimeter of gnolls,
Oh, this is epic.
glorious battle music, you lured even more of them out into a trap, making relatively short work of them all. Entering the lair, you soon discovered that it was an abandoned quartz and feldspar mine.
Yeah, I knew that, by the way.
Clearly. Moving deeper into the mine, you took a path that led downward, where you found a series of small test rooms along the hallway that circled back on itself at the end. You found that this area was guarded, but you managed to take the gnolls that were there by surprise. And afterward, you discovered some of the Mythstalkers being held prisoner there, beaten and bloodied, exhausted and barely alive.
17 exhaustion
Couldn't
points.
be healed back to full health.
Yeah.
That's our recap. We pick up from there. It's
Roll initiative.
We accomplished so
A
much.
couple of hours have passed in the time with the battles and the
You ready for a short
exploring.
rest?
Yes.
It's the
Long
evening.
one.
It's the evening around 6 o'clock. You're down in that area at the hallway in those little rooms. I think you're still in that circular area at the end of the hallway. But what would you like to do?
Take a long rest.
Wasn't there, like, activity? Didn't we hear something going
No,
on?
that was the very end.
Yeah.
That was where we rescued them.
You heard them.
There were guys to each side. The three of us that have dark vision because we're better than everyone else went down the one side, and then they ran the other way and we pinched them and killed them.
So right now there's nothing going on.
Nope.
Although a couple of thunderclap
Yeah, someone
spells
decided we were going to use the loudest spell in existence.
were released.
Yeah,
So you don't know if there's anything else around. You don't know if you've been heard. But loud but effective.
Tony Stark.
We still have one
We
pass.
should be assuming
in a
that they
cave.
know we're here now.
With a bunch of scraps.
Should probably rush back upstairs.
Yeah, I
So
think we want to run upstairs as loudly as possible
Yep.
since the.
So the Mythstalkers, can they not talk or anything? Are they just out?
They're at this point
I rolled a
they're
6, they
they're
can't
pretty
speak.
much out of it in the condition that they're in.
So we can't communicate with them at all?
No.
Fighting outside?
No, we just did a
Um,
hitting thing.
Like ask them where their companions are, if they have any idea.
You can give it a go.
Yes, I'd like to
The
do that.
companions are dead.
Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Is there a particular one you're going to try to talk to?
Remind me again who we found?
Pick the cool name.
I'd love to if I could find my notes.
Cool name.
Maybe Valia will know.
Yeah, Valia,
The
you talk-
leader.
Oh my gosh.
Who's the leader?
The leader's there?
Kelwin is
Yeah.
the leader.
Alright, let's talk to Kelvin about it. How's it going? Hey, sleepyhead.
There's my notes.
Do you know of Gurn?
Where?
Where's Garrett?
Where is he?
I swear to God.
Swear to me. Okay. What would you? Let's just treat all this as you're trying to rouse him enough to ask him something. What is it you want to ask him?
If he knows where their companions are.
They're missing
Okay.
companions.
Missing companions.
Okay, I'm going to determine whether or not you're going to get an answer by a simple roll of the die, and it's essentially I'm rolling a saving throw.
DC 37.
We're gonna roll a 20-sided die. If I roll a 20, he knows it. Anything else?
Does he have a bonus?
It's going to be a Constitution saving throw, and I will tell you that for this roll, in order to have him come to enough to hear and respond to a question, I'm going to say that
You can use Bardic Inspiration.
I mean, if it doesn't look like he can do anything, then I don't want to ask him. I just thought...
you can tell, and Morzza was able to tell you last. You would be pushing it to try to get anything out of them right
All
now.
right.
But I'm going to allow a roll. It's not going to cause him any harm, but this is kind of a one-shot thing you're going to get.
This will be the last one of his
because of
failures
their
on death.
state.
But other
Yep.
than that,
No, I'm not rolling a death save right
He's
now. You brought them back. They're not. It's just that they're so out of it from exhaustion and everything. So I'll go ahead and roll this out here. For the DC I'm setting for this needs to come up a 14 or
Okay, that's a
higher.
fail.
Okay,
Calling it.
taking into consideration his bonuses.
That's pretty low.
there's 0 right now. Wow, you can't even roll
No,
inside.
I'll,
Is that a
I'll
one?
roll inside.
9. Ooh, that's even worse.
Told you I fail.
Here, let me roll it. Okay. Yeah, you guys figure out.
He just slumps on the floor.
He
He's dead.
He just kind of stares at you like.
I'm like, Valia, he just killed your leader.
Okay.
Time to explore this rest of this place.
All right, well, I guess we'll head back up. And
Yeah, let's hurry.
Okay.
I'm already halfway up the stairs.
Okay. So just a reminder: when you get back up this, so you ascend up. You get back to what was the hallway that led out of the room.
We came up like this. It was like this.
Yes.
So we have to go.
So like that?
It went off
Yeah,
to the
so
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It went off to the right as you. The deeper in you went, this one went off to the right and down, and now you can go straight ahead as well. And just depending on which would be to continue to go north, is the direction you're headed.
So the direction of the arrow, if that makes any sense.
How do you want to proceed?
Loudly.
To the north.
Wait, why are you asking him?
He's in the front.
Well, before
He has dark
yeah,
vision. in the front.
before he was kind of scouting ahead.
He was
Oh,
the
that's
one
right. Are
checking
you
for
invisible
traps.
ringing it again?
Yes, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Invis ring. That way, if
I'm
a
kind of
trap
lost. I don't know where we're at.
at the split.
So it's very
we're at the
simple.
split.
No,
Now
I,
we're going on
I need to go the way we have it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
which
I want to
way.
do that.
Character knows.
I can picture it right now.
Even though it's been 2 weeks, it's been like 30 minutes for this character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still knows what's going on, even if you don't.
Okay. You go. So the rest of you are staying back at the fork for right now?
No, we're going to advance behind them, but like slowly. Like out, they'll be out of our light range, probably about 40 feet or so.
Okay.
I think it wasn't someone up there with him. Or
No.
if not, then I'll walk up with him.
No,
Okay.
he's invisible.
No, the point
though.
seems invisible.
Oh, fine, whatever.
Okay, so you move on ahead a ways. Give me a
I
perception
forgot you're
check.
invisible.
All right.
Not bad.
22.
Okay.
That's all right.
As you make your way forward, you come to another fork in the hallway. This one goes. The main hallway continues basically unobstructed in the direction it was going. But another branch moves off to the left, and this one appears, as you can see it, it just kind of, it's not like a perpendicular, it kind of just juts off like this, and you can tell that it starts to climb. It starts to ascend. You also notice on the side of that wall, coming from this offshoot, there's what looks like a track that is carved into the wall that has metal pieces on the top and the bottom inset into it, all that looks like it goes and starts and just goes up the wall. and down below it on the floor, at the end where these two tracks, this metal track comes down with a gap in the middle, and then at the end there's kind of a hole. It widens out, and down on the bottom, sitting on the floor, is a cart, like a wooden box shaped kind of like that as a cart. It has no wheels on the bottom, but it has kind of a wheel jutting off to the side of it on an axle.
Okay.
So it rolls up and down this curve.
So I wait for them to catch up to me and ask them which way they want to go.
Left.
What's the other direction? Anything?
Straight.
Continuing on, you also notice a similar track on this one, heading off down.
Does it look like more tracks on the ground from Gnolls traveling which way?
Same as last time. They're everywhere.
Do we want to go up first? Try that one?
Yeah, I think we try because that's probably just a little offshoot.
It's just the main dungeon. We'll go up.
Does anyone want to sit in the passageway, or are we just all going?
Nope. If they die, they
So
die.
I can go ahead again.
Let's just all go up for now.
Yeah.
We'll go up.
Okay.
Go up.
You make your way up, and similar to the way you went down before, there are some stairs carved out on your way as you go up, and you climb and you climb.
I stopped climbing.
All right. You just sit there.
He's left behind in the dark. Have fun.
You are continuing forward in the lead or not?
Yeah, he's up.
And so here's my
Invisible.
question. Here's my question. So you're leading in with no light,
Right.
correct? Okay.
Checking for traps though.
Okay, give me a roll. Perception.
You knew exactly what that was.
17.
Okay. You don't find anything. You just see this track running up. As you make your way up to the top, you can see that it opens up ahead of you, but up. As it continues to climb, there's another set of steps that leads up to an area where it looks like it opens up, and it's easily enough to see this because there is some light coming out of maybe a chamber or something up ahead, flickering as though it's torchlight.
Okay, I wait for my companion.
All right.
Okay.
Check this out, guys.
Okay.
Wait, what are you looking at?
You're at the bottom of a set of steps right now that go up maybe 15 feet or so, climbs up, and then it looks like it'll even out a little bit, but there's some light spilling out of an area, maybe a chamber, maybe a hallway. You don't know for sure at
Do we
this
have
point.
the orb open up right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it, I think.
So I can scout ahead still.
You could, but if there's light up front, it probably doesn't matter so much. I mean, you can walk up there, I guess, yeah.
They're not going to see me no matter
Yeah,
what.
true.
So I want to get close enough where I maybe can see over and see into the
Check for
room.
traps up the stairs, though.
There's no traps.
Regardless of whether you're checking for traps or not, I do need you to make a stealth check.
With advantage.
I don't
Oh,
think
you
need
won't
to
need
make it
advantage there.
Plus 7, holy smokes. So 26. 26.
Just barely
All right.
stealthily.
Okay.
If they hear you, I'm going to be mad.
Okay, so going up the steps, you get to the top, and about 20 feet forward, the corridor goes and opens up, and you can see what looks like a chamber ahead of you, and you see movement in there, some gnolls of various different kinds, looking very similar to what you've encountered already in other places. Give me a perception check.
How well do you perceive what gnolls are?
Nope.
Oh, no.
I knew it.
With advantage, of course, right?
No.
8.
It's a 1. It's a natural 1.
Okay, then that's all you see at this point. That's what you pick up. It is a chamber,
Not
and
of
there are
secrets.
gnolls in it.
How close are they?
You can see there's at least 6 gnolls, probably more in there.
Are they close to the entrance?
Various spots in the room.
Can I get a little bit, closer?
You can.
See if I can see more of the
Give me
room?
another stealth to get up to the doorway.
Number 1.
That's with advantage. So.
Should use a 1 point.
Yeah.
21.
Okay.
7?
Okay, you make your way up to
Oh,
the
yeah,
open
yeah.
to the. There's no door. It's just an opening, and you can see in this room now that it is kind of circular, maybe kind of more egg shaped, and you see here and there around the walls, situated close to one another, beds of straw all around this room. To your right, on the wall, which would be the east wall of the room, there's another opening over there, but you can't see where that leads. So, and in this room, easily enough, since you're right there and undetected, you spot
I spy.
12 different gnolls of various status and rank.
No puppies.
No.
So the easiest ones to kill.
Of various status and rank. Very
Okay,
nice.
I want to go back
Do they look like tougher?
to my crew.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Well, no, I'm just saying you've seen different kinds
Oh,
of
yeah.
them so far. That's what I mean. You see different types of them.
Various
Essentially,
intelligence levels.
as you've encountered already.
Well, we could do two things. A, kill his stupid trap down, or B, we just rush in there.
I don't think it's worth me
No,
putting
it's
on
not
the
worth
ground. It might be worth something else. Though.
No, if it has something to do with us not being able to get in there, I'm done.
No, I'm talking about a different thing.
Alright, well, what do we
Something
want
we've
to do?
been waiting for a long time.
Fireball?
Probably. How big is the room?
Here we go.
I mean, it's not like I wasn't already thinking of it.
There's no one in the beds, right?
No,
Oh,
there's no
can't
one.
go
Those
in
straw
sleep.
beds that go up, nice.
It is about from the doorway, from the opening where you're kind of crouched and looking in. It's about 50 feet to the far wall, and the room's about 40 feet wide.
Alright, so what do we want to do?
Why?
Oh,
Fireball's
I
not-
want my fireball to cover everything.
Yeah, actually, was
There's only
right.
10 feet that aren't covered.
I want it to cover everything.
It's 20 foot radius, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Imagine you kill a prisoner.
Holy cow, this is gonna be easy.
Does it do that much damage?
20-foot radius. Oh, wait, 20-foot radius.
8-6 type.
Yeah,
thing.
so 40 feet.
Oh, cover the entire thing.
How close? Are there some close to the doorway?
Well, you can go up there without the orb, and they still probably won't see you, and then you can just cast it.
And just be like, what's up?
If you want to.
Seems like a good test run.
Do you have
Alright.
stealth things?
Wait, Tom gave
You
you
have a
his
pretty high
boots.
stealth.
Tom,
Yeah,
you
someone
give
can.
him.
Yeah, someone
Tom,
can
you
give
give
me
him his boots,
your
so
boots.
he get
I
advantage
have a plus
on
3
it.
to stealth.
Yeah, you someone give boots that way.
And then he'll give it to you
They don't
back.
require attunement.
Alright. Do they?
No, they don't. But we bought a second pair. Who has his? Steven? So one of you two give him your boots.
You can have my boots.
So you just walk around barefoot
Are they
now?
smelly?
Sure, I'm an elf.
Alright.
He's got my boots now. He's gonna
Okay.
try to sneak up there. And
Okay.
I'll go with him.
You just want to see the carnage.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the ring on, right? So
I
you
got
get
the ring.
you get stealth advantage anyway, right?
Yeah, I should have like
And let's see.
infinite advantage.
Just keep rolling until you get a 20.
The range is 150 feet, so basically, as soon as I can see into the room, I can cast it there. I can just place it.
So just place it immediately, and as soon as you place it, we're just dashing up the stairs, right?
Nope.
Is that a good plan? The rest of us.
Just give me stealth checks on your way to the room.
Wait, how far away would we be? Like, we probably want to get
Are you
within,
at the bottom of the steps, or did you come up the steps?
Well, we want to come within probably like 60 feet or something like that.
Then you need to stay at the bottom of the steps.
Okay.
In which case you would be about.
Basically, we don't want to roll.
35.
We don't want to
40
have to roll to the stealth check here. We want to be quiet. So that's kind of what.
Yeah, no, if you just stay at the bottom of the steps, you'll be fine.
Okay.
14.
I got 10 for mine.
Oh
How
my
do you guys both
gosh.
roll with advantage?
I just rolled advantage. I got a 7 and a 6.
Got 7 in a win.
Well,
Okay.
I think the advantage worked well.
You guys are so clumsy.
I
You
know,
walk
okay.
up the stairs and you like kick a pebble and it just bounces down all the way.
We were just snickering about how much this thing's gonna kill him.
I only have a plus 3 in my stuff, and I rolled.
So much rat plan.
What did you roll?
14.
In 10.
Someone
You guys trip over each
for
other.
sure.
Okay. This is that's a tough one to call on if I just simply stick to passive.
Oh.
Your stealth is dumb, Tom. I got 9.
Holy smokes.
I'll roll out. I'm going to roll this one out again. Because of the various passives, I'd like to just leave this one to the die and not just what I see as passive
So-
perception.
We're not in their light though, right? Yeah, we're just going up the stairs.
Right. This is a matter of did you make noise? Did you
Alert
do
them to
anything
noise.
that would cause particular ones especially to see? So I'm just going to make them
They can hear.
if on their perception roll they meet or beat your score,
Not
then
his?
you were
Are
heard.
you gonna hold an action,
He's got 10 on his.
I understand that.
or can you even
I
do
mean,
it? With
But
They're-
but they're not
they're-
expecting anything, and there's noise in the room, okay? And while you're invisible, you're not. So this it's combination noise visual, but because of the activity in the room, I'm not going to make them meet yours. I'm going to make them meet yours. Okay? So 14 just straight roll. Nothing, no bonuses, no subtractions from this.
They succeeded.
Is that cocked?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I
That's
did,
not cocked.
Yeah, it is.
It's barely.
my 7 was like that, but I just called it a 7.
It's not cocked.
It looked cocked to me, but I couldn't see that
It's
well.
like you even
Let's,
roll.
let's make this more fun.
What'd you even roll?
It's a fireball. You're all gonna die.
Right on 14. I'm going to say, so here's what
I
happens.
mean, I counted my 7, which was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was slightly cocked,
like
but it was
barely-
going to, if it would, it would have
Yeah.
rolled down, which is what that would have
Here's what happens. One of them, as you walk up there, takes note and kind of perks up like that, and he grabs an arrow and his bow, like that, and starts to walk towards you. He's about 30 feet away from you.
Drop it.
Can I drop, if I drop the fireball in the middle, can I place it right in the middle and hit all 12?
Yeah, easily
Okay, I'm
enough.
dropping fireball in the middle, hitting all 12.
Okay. All right.
As soon as we see this, we're dashing up the stairs.
I'm not
Okay,
dashing.
so,
I'm running up the stairs.
let's see.
Just
I
go back then. I get
believe
hurt.
Got an arrow notched.
This is,
I'm dashing, but I'm not talking about running. I'm dashing with you.
this is
It's a dex
so
saving
this
throw.
is 5th level version.
Got him.
It's a
What are
dex
you trying to
saving
do?
throw.
Enchant one of them.
5th level.
From the staff, you
You
cast
gave him a
fireball at
staff
a
as
level
a 5th
5.
level fireball.
Oh,
It
okay.
casts at level 5, so it's 8d8 of damage.
Okay. And what's the is
Good luck.
it just your spell save, or is it something different with the staff?
Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere must make a dex saving throw. So it's based on them.
No, it's based
No,
on your save.
no, it's
your
DC.
dex on your.
Oh.
It'd be your spell save then.
Oh, mine's 14, I think. 15, sorry, 15.
15.
And it's half
Radius
damage
save.
if they
Right.
Probably some low, but
Okay, so
I thought you said 8d8.
No,
dex
d6.
save.
Oh.
maybe 6s.
And you said 15.
15.
Okay,
Start your
so
roll.
that's a success. That's a success.
Oh my god.
That's not a
Okay, I'm dead.
success. Okay, so save.
What if you
No.
drop 2 fireballs on it? Just
I'm
back to
not going to
back.
drop 2
Twin
fireballs
it.
on it.
Twin it.
Yeah.
I can't twin it.
Why not?
Fireball doesn't target one.
Because
up.
it has to be a single target ability.
Failed.
Oh.
Success.
Failed.
Failed.
Success.
Oh, success.
cocked.
He must have good dex.
Lots of success.
Failed.
Now.
Oh, I don't know.
86 is a
This
lot,
one
not much.
is
It's gonna be half because we're
I
most.
know.
that's a success.
It should be not safe
Fail.
for the most of them. There's no way the majority
He just hit the ground.
succeed.
Fail.
It's been pretty split.
And
I'm gonna say the high
fail.
dex.
I'm guessing
Probably
it's
do.
Okay, so
eight and
half and
of
half,
the
don't they?
12
four.
Not like 8 succeed or something like that.
of the no, only 5 succeeded.
Oh, that's close.
Sounds about right. So 2 succeed.
All right, give me some damage.
Ooh, that is very.
What? How many
What?
6s did you roll?
18, 24, 28, 31, 34.
Okay, so 17 on a save.
And the max damage
Your
you get is
health
a
isn't that high.
48.
I have rolled 3 6s.
Max damage you get is 48, and you got a 34.
Hmm?
What did you get?
I got 34.
Yeah, so
Max is 48. You rolled
Yep.
what? 30 what?
4. That's insane.
You literally just said the same thing that Danny said.
Why are you repeating what I
I
said?
didn't hear. I wasn't listening.
Okay,
That's hilarious.
so
I don't know if the side room is affected, but this does, let's see, go around corners.
Yep.
It spreads around corners, so.
Yeah, no, you kind of had to plant it in the middle to get to the walls, so it really would have just got to that edge of the room. So what you see
Maximum carnage.
is 6 of them drop as charred dogmen.
Are 4.
5 of them look like they're barely hanging on. One of them is, and the last one is extremely hurt, but seems to not be in quite as bad a condition as the 5 others that are remaining. So, yes, yeah, that's correct.
I'm gonna back down the way I came now.
I'm rolling right up the
After
steps.
casting, so I know that they're planning on running
Roll
by,
in?
so I'm gonna back up and like kind of get off to the side so they can run past up into the room to finish off the
Okay.
last few.
I had an arrow notched. I don't know if you heard me say that.
I did hear that. What I need is some initiative rolls.
And that's my cue. I'm going first, so I always roll back.
No, you didn't change anything.
Roll worse.
Stupid.
Oh gosh, we're all gonna be.
We didn't roll very good.
Did not very good.
At least with me, it's traditional. I always roll bad.
Nice.
Steven did somebody who's gonna take a nap before he goes.
You rolled like a 6.
Yeah, I might join.
Gee, Christmas is terrible.
I bet your rolls aren't as bad as ours.
Yeah, just wait.
I think hey, maybe
I
I'm
think I
first.
tripped on 3 or 4 of the steps on the way up.
I think I tripped on 3 or 4 of them on the way down.
Are you sliding down? So he tripped, and now he's falling down backwards.
I'm not falling down.
Yeah, you are. You're falling down.
That was better.
Like a little bowling pin. Or not bowling ball going towards the pens.
16.
Okay, Nix, what do you got?
16.
Valia.
11.
It wasn't even that bad compared to us. 11.
Taèlios.
16.
Morzza.
5.
Farryn.
5.
Ooh, I get to go before both of you. Let's go. 6. Let's go! I've been saying it and rolling.
8.
What? You rolled like a 3!
I rolled 5. I have a +3.
Stupid. Great. I rolled a 5.
Impressive
I have a
initiative rolls,
+1.
guys.
Yeah. It is.
We're still tired.
At least
so.
some of us got into the double digits.
Yeah, like 1.
Whoops.
Whoa.
Bow music.
All of a sudden, I look around trying to figure out why the music changed.
Who started the
Sorry,
heavy
I'm
metal?
just looking for.
Do you hear the skulltula sound?
No, it doesn't sound like that.
No. Cancel. Okay. Okay, so first up is one of my dudes.
Yeah, it's not hard to.
It's probably one of the...
Okay, so you see one of them read the situation, and he takes off running down that other hallway.
No, you do.
The one that looked a little more stable, a little less hurt, takes off down that hallway.
Daggum.
That's lame.
This is gonna be awful. You couldn't have just killed him?
I thought he
rolled-
was like barely hanging on.
You're invisible.
No,
you should
there's
chase him.
5 that are, and there's one that is not quite as bad.
You should chase
But
him.
still really bad.
Still very hurt. Doesn't mean he can't run.
I
I
bet
have more
You should
HP.
chase him.
Yeah. I can dash after him. I can just sprint.
Okay.
Actually, you probably
And
do
that leaves us at Nyx and Taèlios.
You're the charger.
So you're already up there. You're right at the
How
doorway.
much speed do you got, Paul?
Dude, I'm like the Flash.
You'll be on top of him before you even get anywhere.
So
You can sprint to.
You can probably
90.
just. Can you cast your puff of air as you walk by them and you like take out like 3 of them and then.
Yeah, I'll do that. Just hold my stick out.
You can also use your. Don't you have your like punch fist?
What would you use on these?
Okay. are you?
Your,
I
your wind
assume.
fist.
Some
Oh,
of
yeah.
your
Why would you
keyboards.
use them?
Are you up first by Dex?
I don't know.
We're both tied, but he's up there. So.
Yeah, that
I
makes
have
sense.
18
Go ahead.
decks.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, I want to chase that guy down that ran.
Okay, using
Dash.
dash for
Yeah.
your action and movement.
He's got 90 feet.
So if I reach him, I want to attack him. If I still have.
If you
Now
dash,
you'd be
you can.
using your action
Yeah.
to dash.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you still get an attack
Not much you can do,
opportunity
though.
if he tries to leave.
What's that?
So there's not much else you can do.
No bonus action?
That was your. You had,
Well, you would have
You can
that.
use it. He can spend a key point, right? As a bonus.
You can do that.
Well, I mean, if I'm up to him, then he can't leave without getting an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
right?
you get an attack.
Well,
opportunity
yeah,
on him.
if you can use a bonus action to do.
You can move how many feet in this turn?
45
If you dash.
Times 2.
times
So 90? Okay. So you are able to catch him about 40 feet down that hallway. Is where you catch up with him.
Okay.
So that's your movement and your action. If you have
Okay.
a bonus action, or if you
Key points.
Is it worth a key point? I
It's
mean,
worth
if he
it.
can't leave now that I'm on him.
You
No.
might as well use a key point.
No, you
What
don't
else you
need
can use
to.
them for?
Oh, there's gonna be a boss, dude.
Dude, just
This is your Gnolls.
don't listen to him. Just
I
save
guess-
it.
Yeah, I mean,
You
it's
think
up
it's
to
better
you.
for
You
him
do
to
what you want.
alert people or for us to
You have
not?
attack opportunity. You can deal some damage there and try to kill it. Besides, you can just catch up again.
I'll use a key point, whatever, and I can do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action if I use a key point.
okay.
Good luck. This guy's dead.
Plus 7, 18.
18 hits.
That is a 6.
6 for damage, you mean?
Yep.
Okay. Still up.
So I can do another one.
It's better.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
Does he just because he's attacking from behind essentially, right? He's running away, invisible. Is that advantage or no?
I'm not invisible anymore.
Yeah.
I think
Well, I know,
when
but
use an action,
on your first hit, you would have been.
No, I think if I do an action.
Oh, right, it's a different
so
thing.
I became uninvisible.
Either way, as he's running, he wouldn't have seen, but as you're both running away, no, I don't think that's an advantage type of situation. So, damage on the second one,
9. 9.
which is exactly what he had left.
Oh,
I know. I didn't want
Drops.
to do too much.
Now.
Dropped him.
I don't want to waste energy.
He drops, and here's what your senses have picked up as you're running down this hallway. You're neither ascending nor descending. You're essentially running straight along a corridor that kind of, if this is the room here, it kind of leaves the room and curves like this. And it's dark in the hallway, but you can see some faint light ahead from you about no more than 20 feet ahead of you. You're close to another chamber, it looks like, as this thing drops, and you can see movement ahead of you that there's more in the next room. And that ends your turn. Nix, you're up.
So I just know that there's. I don't
You
know.
know
if
there's
they're
another
coming to us or
chamber.
anything.
You're right. You're almost on the cusp of another chamber as you drop this Gnoll.
Okay.
Possibly having been heard by what's in the other chamber.
Have to get
Oh,
destroyed. Probably not.
Just send a lightning bolt down the hallway once they'll get in it.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is like that one room all over again, Tom.
I can take it.
This time you can actually.
Well, first of all, you can't see anything from where you are
I
right
thought
now.
I ran up.
I don't think anybody has run anywhere yet, have they?
Well, we said as soon as he casts a fireball, we're running up the steps.
Right. Well, and as soon as you
So
cast the
this
is where we
fireball,
will-
everyone's
yeah,
doing
okay,
everything.
okay.
So, for the start of your turn, you're at the bottom of the steps. So, and it's about 15 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 15 feet, and then to the doorway would be about another. Well, to see into the room, you don't need to get all the way up to the doorway.
Also, so maybe this is. I mean, I don't. This doesn't feel like something that would have to be done in turn. But as soon as he casts a fireball, the whole need for us. I mean, the light. We had the light, right?
So
Actually, the light would still have been out. So it wouldn't matter.
no. But also, there's still all those straw beds are on fire, so there should be plenty of light in the room.
Oh yeah, the room is lit.
Okay, I was making sure we had light because I think we would have. I mean, as soon as the fireball went, we would pull the light out or whatever. If it was,
Yep.
that was. You know.
So to get to the point where you would have a shot at potentially something where you could at least see in the room, it's about you'd need to go about 25 feet or so just to
Oh
see.
snap! That's a full movement.
Okay. So you get up there and you can see a few mostly charred gnolls in the room. Take a shot. Have at it.
That's cocked.
I forget what I'm supposed to add.
You said the crossbow, so
Your attack bonus.
Oh, sorry.
plus 8.
So 18.
18 hits.
Okay, so that's plus
I'll
5
have to
for
be careful. I
damage.
might actually be able to hit something.
That'd be 6.
So 10.
10 points of damage.
Damn on.
Yeah, you drop one of them.
Wreck them.
She goes.
So there's four.
Easy.
There's 4 remaining. Are you doing a bonus action at all of any type?
Disengage.
No.
Nope. Okay. All right. So that brings us to these two,
So,
which right now they do not see Taèlios because he has moved through the room. So you're visible and you're visible.
uh-oh. Gotta
Alright,
take 20 points of
so
damage.
Mine's an 18 armor class, by the way.
one going after
It's
you,
not
one going
actually
after
good.
you.
Yours is actually 18?
Because of my staff. The staff gives me a bonus
Oh.
of plus 2 to my armor class while I'm holding it.
What the heck?
That staff is
Give me
OP.
that. Jeez, I need that.
What kind of dungeon master would give a wizard that set?
Okay, so one of them rushes up at you, or let's see. Actually, yeah, you're visible. You're closer. Let's start with this. One rushes up at you
Wasn't he backing down the
with
steps?
with a spear.
This is like all just happened.
It's all in a turn.
I am mad.
I'm surprised they didn't
Misses
come after
you with
me.
its spear.
Like, just ran
You're
past it.
invisible. When you ran
Actually, that other one on that roll is going after you too because you're the closest thing right now. That is
Probably
a
better if they targeted me.
Critical, maybe. But you also don't want to get stuck in the hole.
hit.
Better give him a hit.
That's a 19,
Dang it.
Stick around with this.
Actually,
and that one's a miss.
it'll be
So you take a whopping
fine. 2 damage.
It's not that much of a turn.
No.
7 points of piercing damage from the spear. And that is the end of their turn. That brings us to Valia, and then you, Thaèndrys, are on deck.
You know what's crazy? That's
Alright.
almost 1/3 of his health.
Run up and kill them both.
Yeah, I'll run up.
Okay.
Use my +1 longsword.
Well, let's see. What's your movement?
30.
Okay, so you can get essentially to just shy of the opening into this room. And actually, since they just ran up on you, you've actually got a target right there. So you've got 2 in front of you.
Which one? 1 or 2?
3 or 4.
The closest one?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's number 2.
What do you know?
This is the theater of the mind. I'm
13?
just guessing.
13?
That's a good point.
Is that what you? 13 is exactly their armor class. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll your 8.
Don't breathe
Ooh.
Nice.
12.
12 drops it.
It's actually 13.
Okay, so one of the 2 on
That's
you
fine.
has just dropped. Do you have a bonus action or anything you're going to use?
No.
Okay, so that's it. So Thaèndrys, you're up.
Drops another fireball in the room.
I'm just gonna drop a fireball
Right there.
Yep.
Take that.
Hit him with your dagger.
I'll try to get him. Let's see.
Actually, your dagger is +2, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'll just dagger him.
Okay.
It's gonna be my +2 dagger, which is +8 to hit.
Boys.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's almost
at all.
as good as my
Especially
arrows.
when you roll a 19.
That's
You
my
roll a
great
It's gonna be a
damage
hit.
then?
Maybe roll D4.
Dude, that's the same as my great axe to hit and my hand axe.
You're going to use this?
So that's gonna be 7
I don't
damage.
know.
7
I never
damage
need
is
to.
going to end its life.
I don't think I have this anymore, do I?
I
think you
flip
used
the
it last
knife
time,
after I
didn't
kill him. I like
No, it
stab
only
him
lasts
and
5
it's
minutes
like,
anyway.
no,
It's
that's
not
like,
done.
flip it up
It's
with
not
one
done.
hand,
That's
flip it up
about
the
10
other.
gone.
Okay. So that was your action. You have movement and a bonus action if you want them. There are 2 remaining in the room.
For a bonus action, I'm gonna laugh at all of them for being stupid, and then I'll back down the hallway.
Okay. Back up just like to the stairs or
I'll just back to the bottom of the stairs.
to the bottom of
Or,
the stairs?
no, just so wherever I can move, that I'm kind of out of sight of them. So just like down, just barely
20
down.
feet back takes you to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I'll go there.
All right, very good. So
I don't want our team's key damage dealer to be caught
I'll
out.
give him a
So.
break.
that leaves.
Is that me?
Okay, we
I
need
just
to, we
finished
need
him
to do a
You
quick
should.
check.
I, or remember
If you're
that my
talking
character, I speak slowly when talking to idiots, which is almost everyone compared to me. So I'm just playing. I'm just.
Okay, so
Are you smarter than me?
of the two that remain in the room,
Extremely.
No.
and so you two are the only ones who would see this right now since he is backed away. One of them runs out the door, the opening on the side of the room, not where you are, but the other passageway.
Where
One of
he
them
is?
runs that way, yes. The other one rushes at you two.
I think I only get one kill. This is
And
stupid.
Closer.
yes, I
This is a very.
concur.
They're weak, anyways.
Has to get a 21 armor class. Not.
21. That'd be nice.
What's your armor class?
Just easy little 19.
Oh, I got 18. So.
19. I
Yeah, I'm
got
about
16,
the same
bro.
How was a freaking gnome
like
the
a
same
little
as me?
tiny
It doesn't
shield
even
or
make
something.
sense. You're like itty bitty. I
She's
can
got, she's got all the
squish you.
dexterity. You have
Little-
none of the
yeah.
dexterity.
I got
You're
16 when I was
You're just a
blowing the
big
bow
chunk.
too.
dead.
Boy,
I can
3
still-
really big misses. So it
You got 3
Three?
attacks?
It tries to gnash at you with its bite. It chomps at you and misses. You just kind of turn to the side, and it takes 2 wild swings at you with its short sword, and both of them go wild. Go wide.
I'm
Oh,
bad.
go
They
wild.
go wildly
They do
wild.
go wild.
I don't want to take damage.
And that's it for them. Zeldreth, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to that thing I can easily get to. I have 40 speed.
You're up to the top. It gets you easily to the room, and maybe
Like
just
in
a
bed.
bit into the room. You can see. Well, no, yeah, one of them's right there on you.
And the other one's vanished.
Yeah,
40
you don't
speed
even
is
know about
decent.
the other one.
Yeah. I'll use reckless
No
attack.
45.
Okay.
You're not going to rage?
No.
Wow, that's nice.
You used reckless.
I have 2 attacks to be fair.
Best of
13
both.
is all you need.
No, that was his
that's,
reckless
that's my
attack.
first attack.
Oh.
That is 13.
13 just misses.
Oh, wait. Didn't I roll 13?
Oh, it's a different one. That one has higher armor class.
Okay, there we go. That easily hits. That's 22.
That does hit.
That's gonna be 11 damage.
Terminated. Okay, so there's no more in the room
I ran up the steps. I'm like,
right now.
Guys, where'd they all go? Oh.
Oh, so you killed the one that was...
So that was movement and action. Do you have anything you want to do as a bonus action right now?
Take a short rest.
real short
And
rest.
you guys are able as well, seeing what you see. You don't have to wait your turn. You can just kind of in the midst of the fray shout out if one of them went out the side door or something like that.
Don't
if you
shout.
The whole
wanted
point
to.
to be
Don't
quiet.
shout. I don't even know. Didn't
No,
even
this
see
is a
anything.
silent fight. We're not saying anything.
I was like, where'd they all go?
I put my silencer on my stick.
We're not still in initiative, basically, right? Like, I'll be up the steps now.
There's still one type
No,
alive.
I
You're
still
still
got you
down.
an initiative because he's
There's one guy down.
up by the other doorway, and there's one on his tail right now.
Would I have known that the one went out the door? Probably not.
No, you weren't there.
Exactly.
And you hear this one coming down the hallway at you.
You start spelling that.
Brace yourself.
I'm ready.
Oh, it started or after you, so you get to move towards it first. So.
Can we go? I
Yeah,
wanna
you
go.
guys, Morzza and Farryn can go.
I'm just gonna run up the stairs
Yeah,
and into the room. 60 feet of movement.
60.
60?
He's
You're
dashing.
dashing.
No, that's my normal speed.
Yeah.
My passive speed is 100.
Passing.
So I'm not trying.
60 feet of movement gets you into the room, no problem.
I just want to shift around to have a line of sight into the hallway, if I can. Or as close to it as I can.
Okay. You can get to...
I'm not like running up to the hallway. I just want to shift around the room so I can shoot down the hallway if need be.
You can get far enough to see the corridor kind of go out of the room and bend a little bit, but it's dark.
Okay.
And there's nothing that you can see there.
I think I had the light on me though, so it'll do it.
That's fine, but you still can't see anything.
I throw the light
No,
down the
but he
hallway.
has the light.
I throw the light down the hallway.
No, there's more people in that
I'm
room.
just kidding.
Okay, and Morzza, you're doing essentially the same thing, just coming up into the room.
Come up, and I come up and see what's going on, but I don't know what's going on, so because no one said anything, so I.
Well,
went
we
up
knew
and
there was
do
people in the
nothing.
room.
We don't know anything.
No, we don't know anything. We know absolutely nothing. We
Yeah.
came up, everyone's gone. I don't know what's happening. No one said anything, so I come up and I don't do anything else unless I
Okay.
do 30 movement up.
Okay, so at the top of the round, at the top of the next round,
Whoever you are, I don't know name?
He's gone.
Tom.
No, Taèlios or whatever.
Taèlios.
Taèlios
Taèlios.
and Nyx, but with Taèlios having gone first before, we'll go there. You have one coming right up on your back right now,
He's sensitive.
down the hallway.
You should turn around and just
I want
lay
to
him
turn
out.
around and attack him.
Okay.
And you have 2 attacks.
That should hit.
That hits. What is this?
He rolled a 27 or something. Or no, 24.
Yeah,
25.
you're
Nothing.
okay.
Well above the 2 hits.
It's weird that I'm a DC, like everything. 7 on the first one?
7 damage,
Yes, sir.
drops it.
Easy money. Can I move still?
You stick to the sprint in the next room.
No, I want to move back into the room you guys are in.
Oh.
With all the flower.
Okay.
I just want to move back into the room. I guess I probably don't know that other one ran into the side room.
No, that
No,
was
that
to
was
you.
that was you. That
Oh,
was
I
your
thought there was
second.
another one that ducked out.
No, that,
There's another
was
side.
No,
one
that
you
was the
still-
one you just killed.
Was that the last one, or is there
Yep.
still another one?
That's the
That
last
was it.
one. That's the last one.
Well,
that's
you
not
don't
right.
know that until you
Yeah.
move. But how? You have 45 feet.
Yes.
Yeah, like, so you wouldn't know
Okay.
that the other ones in the room got killed, but you just killed the one in the hallway.
Okay.
When you kill this one, you don't know what's going on back in the room you just ran out of. But if you're moving back that direction,
Yes.
your movement gets you back there,
Uh-huh.
and you can see that the room has been cleared. You also hear the sounds of movement from down the hallway headed in your direction.
All right, I let everybody know that there's more coming.
They are coming.
Yeah,
So,
the-
so
I
we
asked
don't have
him
time
if
to
they have-
prep here. Like I'm
Ready yourself.
I've got an arrow notched and like ready as soon as something peeks
I
out.
asked him if they have a cave troll.
I didn't see one,
Okay.
but I smelled one.
Here's a question: can we move or no? Is this kind of like still in kind of initiative?
We're still in initiative right now.
Okay, I didn't know if like we can move closer to the place or not. So it's kind of initiative.
Okay, so we're
but kinda
treating them
not.
coming down the hallway, just continuing the initiative.
Don't they have to roll initiative?
Yeah, they're no. I'm using the same initiative as I used in this previous one.
I think we
since
changed
the
it.
two things have kind of bled into one another.
I don't really like that to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. Let's
On
change
my
it.
turn,
I didn't ask.
It doesn't make sense that my guy wouldn't be able to shoot at them until 5 minutes when they're into the room.
well, I mean,
It's only technically 6 seconds.
with an intelligence of 11, it's not hard to imagine. So.
What's his character sheet though?
Imagine only having 11.
Got him.
I have 12, so.
Or I'm rolling for an attack.
For what?
On the DM.
Yeah.
Okay. What you can? Well, yeah.
I'll
So
tell you what I can do. I can shoot one when that walks in the room.
okay, fair enough.
He's gonna break the fourth wall.
Nyx, you're up.
What?
I told you there's people coming.
Huh?
There's not even anything in there.
Taèlios has come back down the hallway and has heard pursuit from behind him and has let you know.
I'm sorry, what's your intelligence?
No.
What's your intelligence? Is it a 1?
15.
It seems like it's 1.
Now, what you can do in a case like this is you can hold an action. You can post up in the doorway of the room where you are and say, the second I see an enemy, I'm going to fire my crossbow at it.
Yep.
Or you could run up
better
there.
yet, you could throw another thunderbolt so that they all know we're here.
Yeah.
I can do that.
You
Already
can also, yeah. Okay. So that's what you're going to do?
I say the louder the better.
Okay. So, okay, Taèlios went, Nyx went.
I should be up here at some point.
You're up in 2 turns. Unless they
I'm gonna
are.
take a quick
Commercial
break while we're waiting. My turn.
You have plenty of time.
I think we should take a short rest until later.
We won't even need you, so see you later. You're just there. That's how I felt in the first battle. I
I'll
was
just talk to
there.
them. I have a charisma of 19. I should be able to get through them easily.
Me too.
The Drow elf has a charisma of 19. He's very personable.
I bet you have a higher
Mine's will be
constitution than
18.
me.
Lame.
Probably.
What?
So-
Probably not. What do you have?
16.
18.
Constitution.
Too bad your armor class is garbage.
Yeah, 2 18. bonus
16
guy
is not
here.
bad.
18 strength, 18
Not great.
constitution.
My strength is 11.
My strength is 10. I think I have a little strength.
Okay, so Valia, you are up, and you're essentially at the doorway into the room, at the opening into the room. You've heard there are more coming. you can in the
I need
with
some
the
Doom
size
music
of the
right now.
room, you could move to the opening of this other corridor where Taèlios has just run out of, and post up and hold an action if you want to as something comes through, or you could just stay back from it and hold an action if you have a bow or a dagger to throw or something like that.
Yeah, I'll just hang back and ready my crossbow.
Okay? 2 crossbows readied and waiting. Okay. And with that, it is the turn of these dudes.
Yes. Go.
Oh, these dudes. I like
So
these dudes.
here's what
Get it.
happens.
Please try to hit me with an arrow. I haven't had to use this yet.
Okay,
Oh, you're deflecting things?
Is it not my turn yet?
not yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet.
You're next.
Did we not buy cow
Yeah, you are
pops
next.
in town?
We did.
By
Can I
what?
say that everyone has some of
You
those?
hear, you don't see anything yet. And above the table, their movement and their dash wasn't enough to get them there from where they were. But the sound that you hear is different from anything you've heard so far.
Oh.
Well, I got it.
You hear it's a combination of raving madness and horror, and even the footfalls sound different.
They're louder?
They're just different.
Alright, my guy's leaving.
They're not. It's hard to explain, but you get this the sense of just mindless madness rushing your way from the. It's not the normal yips and shouts and
Does
stuff.
it sound like a lot of them?
It's a berserker.
It sounds like
My brother.
you hear. There's a plurality. You can't quite tell how many.
But it doesn't sound like a horde. Like we were talking like 60 or so. Like I mean, it doesn't sound like 20 or plus, right?
No.
Hey, you can't know. It's not your turn yet. You gotta wait.
And that's what you hear.
No, we're kind of all here.
Alright.
Thaèndrys, you're up.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Thaèndrys, you're up.
Like, wait a second.
Well, you know, you're,
Skip the
bo-
turn.
Start with a
you're
T.
both elves of a kind, and names both start with T. So
What
We're
else,
basically the same.
He's
what else does
wearing
that magic staff have in it?
Has a lot of things.
What do you mean they
He
don't?
doesn't even
Oh
know what's
wait.
in it yet.
Drop,
What is
drop
it?
fireball down that hallway.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Drop a fireball in the hallway instead of lightning bolt, which can be cast in a 100-foot line.
No, just do that.
There's a
Fireball.
bend to it.
Fireball's better. You know.
There is a bend to the hallway. Yeah. Because you can bend your lightning bolt.
I can bend bullets.
You've got aimbot.
Does the monk have lightning bending powers, or no? Is that
Yeah,
not part
Oh,
of
I'm
it?
sure he does.
So you do. Tom's right in the middle. He throws a lightning bolt at Tom. Tom catches it and throws it down the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Little combo.
I like it.
Do you like automatically do it, or do you have to have
So
roll
who's
something
all-
to?
Is everyone
I
up in the room
automatically
right now
do.
then? Is everyone in the room?
either yes, in the room
I
or
can
in the
cast
doorway.
shatter. Isn't that a lightning thing?
Yeah, isn't
Yeah,
that the
it
thing that
doesn't
makes?
thunder.
That's the thing that Elizabeth did. I'm pretty sure that made like a gigantic sound.
Let's see it. Let's see something cool.
Shatter or something like that. Or at least it makes a lot of sound. Isn't that like the thunderbolt thing? It goes. Yeah, it is.
I'm excited to see what happens next. I like killing pure horror.
Oh, yeah, I do that after breakfast every day.
You wait left after breakfast every day,
After lunch.
or whatever.
Gosh, I wish I knew what we were going up against here.
I know it is from anywhere. This is that mummy coming back to freeze me.
Could also just drop another little spike growth right in the hallway.
It's Thunderwing.
No,
That's gotta be electric.
don't do that. Or else I'm killing you.
I'm just going to.
Well, they're mad. They wouldn't see it.
I'm just gonna hold
I don't wanna
a. I'm gonna hold a spell, so that when I see them, can I hold a spell or not? I can't.
Yeah, you can. If it gets back to your turn and you haven't spent it,
Yeah,
then you lose
the
it.
trigger. You're using the spell
Yeah.
slot regardless.
And you need to. I need to know the trigger. Is it just when you see
Just
something?
when I see something.
Okay, when you see something come through.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, it's me.
Okay.
But so it does sound like they're close. Like so, I have no reason to believe they're not going to be around the corner here.
They're
Yeah.
soon to
All right, yeah, I'm holding this still.
enter the room where you guys are. Okay.
I have 2 rages left. Do I want to use my rage?
That might not be a bad idea here.
That's your thing, man.
You're using rages
You
when I
get it
don't
back
need
on
to?
short rest.
Huh?
You get it back on short rest or long rest.
I don't remember. I have 2 left though. It probably says somewhere.
Okay.
Rage.
I can probably find it here if I
No,
look.
it's there, I think.
No, I mean
Each
pull up the
rage, last one can rage 3 times each long rest. Okay, so
long rest. Something.
I kind of thought it was long rest, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, it brings us to you, Zeldreth.
Yep. Is there even light over there?
There's a little light spilling into the hallway that you can see, but again, this hallway from your vantage point, the hallway exits the room and then curves.
Okay. He has the light, right?
Yep.
Can I just grab it from him and go up closer and just put it closer to where
Well, the room's still on fire. There's still.
There's plenty of
that's
light
true.
in the
I guess
room.
that's true. Okay, sorry about that.
And the light from the room is spilling into the hallway. It's just that you can't see around the bend.
Mm-hmm.
Everything where you can see all of the hallway that you can
Do any
see.
of us have a magic bag we can pull a mirror out of so we can set up in the hallway?
Right, you should set that up.
I'll just go I don't know. How close am I to go in the hallway?
You're within your movement to get.
No, I know.
To get you could get. Let's see. Let me look at where. You took down one that was on one of them,
Yep.
right?
Something like that.
So and your movement is 40.
40.
40?
45. Bowling.
Is it 45
No,
or 40?
40.
No, I
Okay,
just.
so 40 from where you are gets you to the opening into the hallway.
Okay, I'll just move
So-
back 10 feet from the hallway, when you enter.
So you move 30 feet to the porch.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you holding an action?
Yes, I'll. Do I want to hold a bow? They'll probably get to me.
Oh, they're going to.
Yeah, I'll hold a attack.
With your axe?
Yeah.
Until something's in
Straight up,
range?
Yep.
Okay.
You're just going to hold it up like
Good
this
enough.
until.
You guys help me remember, this is a lot of held actions.
Oh,
So
by the
help
way-
me remember
By
this.
the way, I'll
so we
use
can
rage too. Might as well.
You're going to rage?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so that brings us now.
I'm holding the power word kill action.
Morzza and Farryn.
Go first.
Undead.
Third activity.
Yes or no? Does it sound like undead to me? Since those are my favorite enemies.
Do you have to roll for anything like that?
You can. I mean, it's just.
I mean, mechanically, is it prescribed that, or is it just something you can?
I think he just.
I think I would probably even have to make a roll of some sort.
I bet it's undead.
Where's that?
Rangers for Paladin.
Tom, are you chanting this?
Yeah, okay, this way.
Gotta make that music intense.
You advantage on wisdom checks to track your favorite enemy, as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them. I don't know.
Give me just.
If this is like an intelligence check, I have
taking out-
advantage on it.
I'm gonna let you use either an investigation or a perception with advantage.
Okay. I think it would make more sense to do the intelligence-based one here.
What's your
Because-
highest?
Your call.
Because I could use the other one, but I don't think it makes much sense that like a perception check. Because I have advantage only for tracking.
Because of that's fine, but we can stretch things a little bit based on what you're hearing.
Well, my perception is +6, and my
I'm giving you the choice. You do what you want.
investigation is 0.
Perception.
I understand what you're saying.
Okay, but
Oh,
natural
man.
20.
It doesn't matter.
Natural 20.
He knows.
I don't even need you to
Critical
roll again.
perception.
I asked him what the
You
layout
have-
of the entire dungeon is. if he
You
can
have
tell me.
never encountered
A
an
lich.
undead gnoll before, and yet your best reasoning is that that's exactly what's headed down the hallway toward
That's
you
so
guys right
really
now.
random.
Is that even a thing?
Undead Gnoll.
Wow. So
Well, that's why I was like
touches
this,
the
like
weird
screaming
stuff.
and horror sound. Like that has to be like that. Have to think undead for myself.
Pretty sure that's a money.
So here's what I do.
I tell our cleric.
I had an arrow notch, right? I'm thinking, and I like put it back and then pull out a different arrow.
Yeah, the arrow.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Until it's in sight,
Yeah.
right? Okay, that's your
I
trigger.
turn to our cleric to tell them to turn undead, and then realize we don't have a cleric, and just
I don't know. I run towards the door, I guess.
Okay.
and Caleb's turn. I hear
Do
and
you-
think what about what's coming here and switch arrows. Steven's move. I run to the door.
Do you want to hold? So you can't quite get there. You could hold until something's in range.
How
If
far
it's
can I
melee.
get?
Huh?
How far away can I get to it?
Well, you were just in the doorway to the room, weren't you? You came up the stairs, right?
And ran 30 feet.
Oh, and dashed in. No. Oh, yeah. Well, you can get right up to the doorway.
But I was gonna dash. I was running 30 feet in.
But he was up into the room.
Yeah.
Up into the door. Up into
I
the
can
archway.
get- Like, I want to look at something.
He's gonna cast his magical steed.
Yep, his horse. He's gonna summon his horse down here. Send it going that way.
Good thing I didn't use my crossbow.
You mean you're seeing a spell?
No, it's a good thing I didn't use my crossbow.
I was
because
studying
you need to have magic
sword
items to do
attack.
more damage to undead.
Okay, so you're holding
Oh,
that until
yes, right.
something's in
Oh,
range?
good thing I have
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Then the last thing.
You all hear before you
Who's
die.
holding ranged attacks right now?
Everybody but Steven.
I have a magic
And me.
attack, but it's center of the range. But I'm gonna hit it.
You have a ranged attack?
Yep.
Too? You
Am I seeing that right?
It's not.
Hold on 1 second. Let me look something up.
Maybe he attacked the other guy.
Oh snap! The monster manual's coming out. And that's when you know it's bad. It's a Neo-Atu.
These guys are about to get
Have
wrecked.
you actually ever heard of an undead gnoll? It's actually a thing.
Is that something I know about? Probably not.
Well, I don't think anyone else.
Okay.
Even, technically, I didn't say anything. I should have said something, but
But you know
so
what
no one else would have technically known. Or I technically don't know myself either, but it's a guess.
Educated.
Doesn't matter what it is, I'm gonna hit it.
Okay,
Stick
who
That's what I
who is up at the doorway waiting to attack?
Not me.
I'm not right up at the
Well,
door.
I'm not
that
waiting.
close.
I think everyone is
But I'm
like
there.
back from the doorway just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They're 10
I'm
feet back
10
from the
feet.
doorway at the minimum.
Okay, so
I'm probably gonna get saved,
so we have 1, 2.
Nope, I'm going back 30 feet.
No. This is just continuing through. So you actually just finished you.
Well, she's holding an action.
That's
So,
right. So
held
you had
action.
finished your turn, and then we started this. So you actually aren't holding anything right now, right? Because we moved past you. So held action, held. But you two are back because you're doing range attacks. Morzza's close. Are you up basically at the doorway?
I don't want to be at the. I want that.
Are you
I
going to be
want-
the same distance as him? He's
I
like
want
20
them
feet or
to
he's
come
10
in
feet
so that people can shoot at them. I don't just block in the hallway.
Okay.
because he's
And you're
10
back,
feet. 10 feet.
he's 10 feet back,
and
and
you're
I'm back.
You're back a
back
ways.
a ways.
Okay. So here's what happens. Bursting through the doorway are 2 hyenas.
What? Somebody's my take on a hyena?
Come rushing up, and one of them goes at each of you.
Oh,
They're gonna use their
nice.
held attack.
You have your enemy in front of you.
I'll decimate these
And-
hyenas.
and go ahead and roll your attacks.
This wouldn't trigger. Well, this is gonna. So for me, I'm waiting for an undead because that's kind of what I'm expecting.
Yeah, no, I know that you're waiting for that.
Hyena.
So what I'm actually okay. So here's what I want to do.
It's like whose attacks is this triggering?
I want to actually what I want to deal with first, because you were waiting. It's the range attacks first because you were waiting for something on sight. So let's start with you two
I agree.
because you're going to see them before they get to these two. So give me a roll.
Drop one.
That's not going to drop anything.
She has a pretty good plus, right?
Oh, actually, no, it will. Actually, never mind. It's a hyena. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you drop some. You literally.
Hits.
Like
Give me some damage.
No, that's a healing potion.
9.
It
Yeah.
drops
Easy.
right in its neck. Valia.
That's what it is.
Ooh, that's going to hit.
Hopefully it hits.
19.
That's a hit.
Just barely.
Yep. Even less than the
It's a
last one.
D8.
No. Isn't it?
Yep.
Or is it crossbow?
Yeah.
It's a D8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
D8 plus 4.
I forgot that I can roll my damage twice.
Is that for
Like
melee
highest.
attacks?
No. I mean, yes.
Is it?
I just have to roll.
Oh yeah, it is something.
7.
Drops it. Yes.
Nice.
2 hyenas rush
They're both over
through.
here like, phew.
2 hyenas
Just my attack
tumble
was
over as
hyena.
arrows
They're weak.
sink.
I'm guessing that's not where the
sink in them.
screaming or noises are coming
All of
from.
a sudden it stops.
No,
There's nothing else.
the yips of the hyenas are very familiar to you.
This is something.
Yes.
Something.
I'm glad I'm standing back 10 feet now.
Top of the round. Yes.
Are they even up?
I checked my watch.
Are they? I guess not.
Sounds like they're saying like something like fat something.
Yes, I'm sure this is
Okay,
like
so
my food.
top of the round, Taèlios, you're up. And Nyx, you're on deck.
I'm just gonna.
Even though yours was a held action, so we're coming
You
back to
should
your
air
turn.
punch him.
I'm not. Well, I can't see. Nothing else is there yet. So where am I at exactly? Am I like 10? Am I similar to where Zeldreth
The
is
better
at?
question is your ring of invisibility on?
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
are.
It's not.
Can't you use an action to go invisible again?
That's what
You exited the hallway into the room
Mm-hmm.
and got between 5 and 10 feet. Like everyone else is kind of, here's the hallway, and everyone else is kind of looking at it like this. You came out of the hallway like this. So that's why when the hyenas came through, there was a clear shot here. You're about right here and can turn around and you can look down the hallway right now.
I want to do that, and then I'll just hold my action until something gets to me.
Okay.
An attack action.
Okay. You see. Look at how far they got.
They.
Yeah, you can see. You can see these creatures coming at you that, at first glance, look like gnolls, except that they're all bones and hanging flesh and tattered clothes.
Ew.
And it almost looks like skeletons running at you, except that it's gnoll skeletons.
Do we have a figurine of these?
I don't.
I let
That's
everybody.
fine.
I want to just holler out. These look undead.
Okay.
I'm like,
All right,
oh,
and
Hey, y'all.
you're holding until one of them gets in range.
Yes.
Okay. Good enough, Nyx. You're up now. You did your held action.
They're like,
There's
not
nothing
gonna
in
run
sight
in.
right now. You
No, I'm
can
not
hold
saying-
another
I'm saying
action.
I'll do that.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not right,
Valia,
dying.
same story. Holding a crossbow shot. All right. With that,
they're finally up.
into the room
Ah.
rush these skeletal, disgusting, hideous, horrific gnolls, undead. We're gonna start again. We're gonna start with
Don't I go before him?
Yeah, he probably would.
I'm before him in the action. I'm before
Fair
him in
enough.
action.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
No, I'm Thaèndrys, not Farryn.
I'm not gonna be able to use this stupid arrow.
Wait, there's 2 of them. Or wait, actually, I don't know how many there are. I'm just guessing, I guess.
How many do we see?
4 of them come bursting out.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. I don't know why. I don't know why I thought there were 2. Oh, I think the hyena. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so that gives me.
What?
So these guys are super weak.
I'm casting Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
It's gonna be 20 total, not natural 20, but
Okay.
So I'm holding the action. I didn't know how many there are, so can I twin it when I cast it, seeing the numbers of them or not?
Clearly, yeah. Why would I mean? It's just a.
Twinning it is mechanically.
It's just part of the action. There's no.
Yeah, it's not really.
It's not a bonus.
You just use a sorcery point. I don't know.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I do.
I'm gonna do it. This is just.
I'm biased.
This is just a level one.
I mean,
It's
do like a
I'm
thought, right?
not using it.
I'm using
Sorcery
this.
point.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'd like to think the orb gets like halfway through the room
You know
before
what?
he
Hold on a second.
realizes.
As I think about it, so if you're holding an action and it's a spell, that means you already started the casting of the spell and you're holding it. It seems to me you would have had to decide to twin it as
So
you're casting
the
it.
twinning it is when the spell is actually cast.
When it's released?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
I'm biased.
Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so I hit the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna roll to see if I hit the second one before I roll damage.
Okay.
So whichever one you want to choose, left or right, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just the front two are the ones I'm gonna
Okay.
do. That's a nat 20.
Get wrecked.
So I get to roll percentage for that one.
Does that with a spell?
Yes.
Yeah. That's 54.
Oh,
so
that's
it
gonna be
should
double
be
damage. It's gonna be double. I'm just checking in case.
Or so is that double damage dice? Or is
Yeah,
that
it's double
It's just a
damage
normal, yeah,
You
double your dice. It's
Okay,
just
so
normal.
so the first one, this is just a regular damage.
Okay.
That's a good roll. So that's gonna be 8, 16, 21 damage.
That drops it.
But they feel they're weak.
And then the
Okay.
second one, so this is roll this again, but now the whatever I roll is doubled.
You roll your dice.
twice. Yeah, so
Twice.
you roll 6 of them.
Okay, so
So all your damage dice twice.
How do
I
I,
need
Just roll it twice.
You need 8.
no, I'm rolling 6.
how do I always know when not to use rage? I always know.
Nah, my dice didn't pull
So-
through on that.
What I get? What I get?
So that's
I got a 4. That's not bad.
Dice, you're better than that.
27.
What'd your dice get?
27?
Yeah.
2.
Oh, I got a 4.
Keep going. I forget, it doesn't matter, but what kind of damage was
It was
this?
ice.
Ice, okay.
Not fire.
It does matter to me.
Yeah.
I dream of the day that it actually makes a difference.
Well, it didn't matter. It was going to be dead either way, is my
Well,
point.
right. I want to know everything should have a weakness to my elemental spells. So
I hear the
So
day
just
when
out of
I
curiosity,
was,
which two are these? Which two just died?
The front 2.
all of them.
The first
Okay,
two-
so I wanted to see if you'd be willing to maybe allow me to make a play here. Yeah. So I have 2 actions because I can.
No.
Well, 2
No.
attacks because I can when I attack. So I can draw one, shoot my arrow, and draw another, shoot an arrow.
Okay.
Okay. Can I forego the second action, the second attack, to try to make like a piercing arrow shot with this arrow of slaying?
Piercing arrow shot.
You want to pierce one and go to the other one?
Yeah.
I would say no,
No.
since it was a held action.
Forego the
It was
second
a held
attack.
action. He can't do that.
I'll even take a minus on my.
Nope.
Uh,
I want to do something.
What's the point if you can't try to do things that are
Dude,
fun, right?
Well-
you already held an action. Can't change the held the action. You can't change it.
let's see if they're lined up for that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
They're not.
So
Let's see if they're lined up.
I'm assuming you would roll something here.
Oh no, I'm going to have you roll this.
Oh no.
It's a front two.
Like percentage or?
Let me think. As they come out, and 2 drop and 2 remain, let's do this. I'm going to have you roll a d20.
19 or 20 says.
And,
Roll.
and no,
Roll.
I'm going to give you better odds than that since they're clustered as they come out of the doorway. This is a straight roll, no bonuses or minuses. If you can meet 15
Oh,
or
Yes.
higher,
hard.
Unlucky.
then you'll be able to do that. And I thought about it. They're kind of bony creatures,
Yeah.
but still, I could see it piercing a breastbone or a spine or
arrow
whatever,
slaying
and going
we're
into the
talking
next. Yeah. So,
I just want to see if there's a chance.
yeah, that's
not
fine.
very good
15 or higher, and you can hit them both.
11. Okay, so I
Those,
just.
those are terrible odds.
Yeah. I'm
Alright,
I'll
so
take
just
it.
whichever one's closest, I'm shooting the arrow slaying at it.
Okay.
And misses.
Probably does.
You probably won't. You have like a +10.
13.
It hits.
That's right.
Imagine if you miss with your special arrow.
Alright, 6d10.
That would be 2 for 2 on missing things that are
6
designed
for
to kill.
I need 6d10s, so I
Take
need
this.
5 d10s.
Oh, don't do that
Or
one.
don't take that one.
It's like the hardest dice to figure out. What it is. Do you
It's
have one?
this one, right?
That's not a D10. That's a
Is this
D12.
a D10?
I
my
need
gosh.
one more.
Yep, those are 2 of them.
I think this should.
I don't think he's gonna survive
I
this.
think we should.
Oh, those are.
Yes!
Oh, that's
Get
10.
wrecked.
That's a 10.
Oh.
18, 28,
Yeah, you said-
33, 35.
I love how Caleb's rolled the lowest.
Now we have to quick
Good
put
job,
we have
guys.
to quick put a bomb on the skeleton. that way
Okay,
it doesn't
so
come
that
back.
leaves 1 still up.
Yes.
So I draw my second arrow and shoot it.
No. You
I
can't
have
do
an
that.
held action.
I take an attack action. I can take a second attack.
You can only do
You're
one.
not-
It's a You held an
And
action.
you asked to forego your other action.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, I thought that
to
was
get-
if
to-
it
to
lined
get
up.
the chance.
Okay, no, that's fine. If it was for the chance, then that's fine.
Or your
Yeah.
other attack, not your other action. Yeah. Okay, so we still have 2 held actions here, right?
At least my
Because
rage.
yours.
Yeah, good thing you
I've
raged.
gone
Yeah.
back to
I'm
my
so
I
good
think
at
there's
raging.
3 held actions. I have one too.
Yeah, but you guys have to be like they have to get up to you.
Yeah,
so you
that's the
can't
problem.
move.
Is with melee attacks,
Oh.
they have to get within range.
Okay.
And these are just coming through the doorway.
They're just dying as I walk in.
Oh, are they not up?
Nuh-uh.
Oh,
they
let's go
just
on first. Let's go.
they're just dropping
On
as they go through. But what I'm going to do is, because we're dealing with kind of the remnants of 2 different rounds here, Zeldreth and Morzza still have held actions from the previous round. So I'm going to have, there's one of these things left. And it's going to
That
go
first roll that I
after
did, I rolled
1 to
8,
3,
6, and
4 to 6.
4 to 6. Come on. 4 to 6. I gotta go.
It's a 2.
Oh.
I
So
mean, if it doesn't
your
get-
held action, go.
Natural 20.
Uh-huh.
Actually?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 20, right?
I can't see it.
20.
Okay.
Wait, did it get?
Oh,
Wait, did
percentage.
it get up to us?
It got up to him.
Oh. Okay. This is stupid.
38.
Double down.
This is stupid.
That's a 1d8.
Wait, don't you have more damage or no? No? Steering smite?
Not bad.
Yeah, not great.
My dice.
16.
16 drops it.
No.
Wow, these guys are so
Easy
easy.
murder.
that nice rage.
Good rage!
I compliment him on his
Oh, you rage?
Yes, I rage. You guys are all you
You
to
like
do
never
it.
rage.
Thaèndrys,
I still have 1 rage left.
You're up. Your action was held from the previous round.
No,
They're
I
gonna
did
come
it.
back to life.
Huh?
Oh,
I
yeah.
did it. I used it.
I know, but now we're back to you.
Yeah.
It almost got back to you in the.
I know, but you said he's down.
Yeah, but they're not dead. They're skeleton. Fire.
Yeah,
There-
they're gonna come
No,
back to
there's
life.
more coming. You can hear more in the
Oh,
hallway.
I didn't know there was more. I thought you were saying
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
it's
There's
Wait.
more?
It's
You
not
can
a-
hear more coming down the
more of
hallway.
the same
right
one
now.
dead.
These 4 just came through right now.
So more undead is what it sounds like.
You don't. At this point in the midst of the battle, you don't know.
I didn't waste it completely.
I'll.
I'm gonna pull a Tom here, I think. Run.
That doesn't really narrow it down.
Well, I'm gonna run
You do
down.
many things.
You're right. I'm gonna blow some wind.
All of them average.
These don't have much health.
I'll
Blue
just.
sauce.
I'll hold a cantrip as an action.
Okay. Very
Well,
good.
I don't think that versus undead. I don't think regular weapons do. that much
Okay,
damage.
you get ready. You
No, he's gonna
you
spell.
hold that into the room. Come 2 of those kind of feral-looking ones that you've seen before. That oftentimes were holding the leashes of hyenas,
Mm-hmm.
and they rush in. And I'm going to deal with held actions in order. And one of them runs up to you.
Oh, I can help the action.
You can and you can take
don't
your
waste-
action.
Didn't
Builds
waste-
the
He's raging.
Yeah.
His rage.
I still have a rage though. Oh,
Natural 20.
easy. And where's the other dice?
You're gonna just
So
cross
that's
them off.
3 20s in one fight.
And 2 zeros. Oh, 77. No, 77.
Oh,
Double
No
damage
damage.
dice, max
Max.
damage. So he's doing
Oh, so you don't even need to roll.
Yeah.
24 damage. Plus whatever.
Plus your So yeah.
Oh, that.
yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Did you plan this one out for level 5 characters or?
Nope.
Don't say that.
Okay.
Like,
At least make it a
this
challenge
next
for me.
one's actually a super gnoll.
Man, they can't even hit. They can't even hit us.
The other one also came at you. Do you have 2 attacks? Oh, no,
Yeah.
you were only holding 1 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
True.
because-
Like-
No, but
like-
when he takes the attack action, he
Oh,
gets
wait.
a second
Yeah,
attack.
technically true.
Technically, he held an attack action. When
Yeah.
he takes the attack action, he gets a second
Technically,
attack.
that's 2 because I get 2
I
attacks.
don't think that's the case on held actions though.
Is
That's
that
dumb.
not?
That's how we played mine.
That's how Caleb did his.
Did I?
He had 2
No,
attacks.
he didn't. He had one.
No, he
He
did
did
2.
because of his.
He had 2 bow shots.
He did one because
But
he was trying to
he
become a special.
Yeah, but I didn't try to do anything special.
It's an
Are you
attack
sure?
action.
Yeah, aren't
Just
you
because
holding
it's
the
held
action
doesn't
to
mean-
attack? And then the secondary thing comes from your character saying, when you take the attack action, you can take a second
Go
attack.
ahead and take it. Look it up on your phones.
I don't know if this is...
Where would I find it?
Yeah,
Okay.
how
Just search it for
Hey Alexa.
Okay.
26. That's
two attacks on a held action. Just search that or something.
Alexa, katana.
Okay, I'll take that. 15 damage.
Okay, it is still up,
Gosh,
but hurt.
I just gotta poke it and it's dead.
Did you search it?
I'm searching it right now.
On Bing.
No.
You know what? So that was your held action,
Yep.
and after this thing moved, and let's see, it attacks you. So it's still up. That's a terrible roll. Hold on, let me see.
It doesn't have advantage, by the way, since I didn't use reckless attack.
Oh my gosh.
Yes! Wait, no, that could be bad.
So you're not
No.
taking the attack action, it's like a reaction.
Yeah.
So, no.
So you don't get 2 attacks.
Alright, so you didn't do that.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's a reaction. That's
No.
right.
That's not what it is. It doesn't, that makes it weird because it sounds in the book it says that
Extra
you can
attack
hold
says
an
when you
action.
take the attack action on your turn, you make 2 attacks. You're not taking the attack action on your turn, so
Oh, on your
you
turn?
don't take 2 attacks.
Is on your turn the key thing?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So it's fine. Going
Thoughts?
forward, that's the way we're going to rule that.
On your turn.
It missed you. The irony of this situation is it's actually your turn. However, we have some held actions that have to be resolved first.
From who?
From me, I have to get my cantrip.
From these over here,
Actually, that's good.
from earlier.
You guys can kill
Oh,
those
and I
guys.
suppose they're
so
not
I don't
going
have
to
to
reach
waste
me,
anything.
so my held action doesn't count.
So
Yeah,
you're
probably
at,
not.
Nice.
Wait, you have a held action? Everybody has a held action.
Because there's no guy.
13 just misses.
Might have been better just reset initiative.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then so we did end up with this phase where just everyone has a hold action.
Oh, that'll hit.
21.
That hits.
Am I like the only one? Actually, I'm like one of the few that actually swung it. The rest have died instantly.
8 damage.
8 kills it.
Wait, did you keep the damage
That's-
from damage?
Yes, yeah.
You kept the damage from the second attack?
Yeah. I ruled it that way. Now that and going forward now from here on out,
Okay.
we'll just know that it's a
You
reaction.
guys get penalized. That's just my regular turn.
Okay, so that brings us to Zeldreth, and here's what's going on now with that. There's nothing else rushing out this second, but you hear footsteps. You all can hear rushing down the hallway. It sounds like a single set of footsteps.
Does it sound bigger than the others?
Just sounds like footsteps.
I'm gonna destroy
coming down.
this.
Is it a person?
Close.
Hmm?
It's close. What are you doing?
Attack it. So probably run up.
You could run into the hallway and see if you can meet it and attack.
Is there like a torch I can go out and run at just
It's gonna end up
grab it
killing one of Valia's team members.
to get light?
Torches that were on the wall have pretty much burned up in the fireball. The handles themselves are on fire.
Okay. I.
Wait, what?
They're wooden
Wooden
torches.
hand-
Yeah.
wooden
It's
handle
12
torches.
seconds.
Yeah,
It's a
but
fire-
They're on fire.
Yeah,
fireball.
there's no
I mean,
way they're pretty much burned
you
up
can-
in
you
12
can-
Do you
seconds.
know how much damage I just did?
You can grab.
They
Yeah, that's,
failed their saving throw.
yeah, that's a lot of damage on the torches. There's fire in the room. There's light spilling into the
I
hallway.
saw this bone in there.
You can run into it and see what you see.
Okay.
You do so?
Yeah.
Okay. You run into the hallway and you see a large gnoll,
Mhm.
bigger than the others you've seen.
So weakling.
A weakling for sure.
He just felt like
This is the super Gnoll.
The super
he
Gnoll.
walked in the hallway.
I'm
and
running
was
up to it. It's weak. Hopefully about
You're
that.
gonna catch it in the hallway where we can't even fight it?
And it's rushing
Okay.
up to you, and you can get to it and attack if you would like.
Yep, I'll do that.
Give it to me.
Oh my gosh.
What? Don't you
I
give
pull
that?
out some of my rations and start eating.
Do you guys want
like,
to
I
do?
pull out the popcorn.
Ooh, do you think this has a high armor class? It's a good question.
We're not there. We
I
can't
don't
see
know.
it.
It's
Roll
up to
their
you.
turn.
Okay, I have a question. Does it have armor on or anything like that? This thing.
It is wearing pretty. There's no metal armor on it. It looks like it's either pads or maybe hide, something cloth based. It's
It's probably pretty low.
He's wearing his underwear and he's got a pot on his head.
I'll
We are screwed.
use
That'd be
reckless.
solo.
I'll use reckless attack and great weapon master.
okay.
Is this and that?
What's that?
6.
Okay, that's gonna hit. That's gonna be 18.
18 does hit.
Okay. That's gonna be, let's see, that's 21, 27.
27
Yep.
points of damage.
Yep.
He used
Oh,
he used
Yep.
the one that gives him bonus
That's
damage for
right.
taking the hit to his attack. He just cleaves him in half.
Okay, that's not bad. It's not great.
You're not gonna use that now.
it was good.
Okay,
Okay.
that's gonna probably
that
hit.
hurts.
He
He's
took a
still
Nine.
up.
he's taking a
He's
second
still
attack.
That's still up.
19.
19 hits.
Am I gonna kill us
Wait.
instantly?
Wait,
You can't use
You
your
can't
Great
use Great-
Master. in
this is once per
twice.
turn, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
What? I think
Yeah, I think that's right. So your next one would be
It's normal attack.
Yeah, I think it's once
Should
per
we?
turn.
Okay.
I can look it up in the game. Pretty sure it's once per turn.
Well, no matter what,
Just roll your damage, and then you can add
Yeah.
10 to it. If
that's gonna be 19. So I'm assuming that would hit. If
It
it
does
was
He
hit.
said he already said hit.
does hit.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Refill roll. I'm pretty sure we said. Okay, so it's 7 or 17. Depending on
It's
the
gonna be
thing.
7. This one would load.
that's not feet
That's
skill.
not it. Pages on
Would it not just be in the?
feats.
Is that a feed?
Yep, 165.
Was that in crit or drop to 0 equals extra attack as a bonus?
On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Oh,
It doesn't
so
say anything about. It doesn't say anything about on your once per turn. So before you make a melee attack with a heavy weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty on the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add 10 to the attack damage.
So he can do that.
17.
Okay.
You're dead.
Hit the -5
It's
to
not.
your attack.
Gosh, I hit for
Yeah,
like
okay.
I hit it
You
for,
hit it for like 50 damage.
38. That's a bunch of crap. It's not dead.
Well, you hit 27 in 7.
We did.
It's not
I thought it
dead.
was- Oh,
You hit it for 27.
oh, I thought I hit it for 21.
Finally,
Yeah.
this battle will be legendary.
Morzza and Farryn, you guys are up.
Oh yeah, it
That'd be me first then.
Don't worry about me. I'll just sit here with my cantrip.
So I just saw him running in the hallway basically.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you're in the room. You can't.
I just saw him running in the hallway basically.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got the light with you, though, right?
Yeah. I guess I'll just run up to the hallway and pull an arrow out as I run up, see if I can see it and shoot at it.
He's already damaged.
Yeah, a lot.
Bonus action.
That was
punches
last
mark.
like.
Is there any point in doing that? Probably not.
Do your thorn thing.
Although technically I wouldn't really know that because he hit it while I was out.
Well, you can hear the noise of combat.
It's just on the edge of the light. You can see a little skirmish going on there. He's got his back
Yeah.
to you. There's definitely some cover here. It would
Even
be,
with the light?
Huh?
Even with the light, I had the orb with me. Because I was the one carrying it.
Yep. No, that's fine. So all that does is it means that you're not going to be firing with disadvantage. But what I'm saying is the
He's gonna
Gnoll
have.
has cover behind Zelda.
That's fine. I got
I'm
plus 10 on my
6 feet
arrows.
tall.
Okay.
I'll just take a magic arrow out and shoot it at it.
Okay.
Keep that 0 around the corner.
23.
Oh, it just hits.
Yeah.
I'll take a second D8 and use my
Bad
ability.
choice. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, my
Dude,
my-
almost no damage.
Yep, oh, no, bad choice. This thing stinks. No. Never mind.
10 damage.
Okay.
Take a second arrow. Same thing. 13. Probably missed.
13 misses.
Wow.
That-
Bye, magic arrow.
How much movement did I have there?
To get up to the
Yeah.
yeah,
Like 20?
most of your movement. You have 5 to 10 left.
Would my other arrow would have been like right in that doorway area? Yeah. Sort of.
Yeah,
Can I just like scoot over to the side and pick it up?
sure.
Okay, I will say I
I
have.
re-put it in my
Black
cloak.
arrow.
Okay. Morzza, you can get in the hallway if you'd like.
I'd like to get up next to the guy.
You can.
And you can, I think you can attack with advantage.
There's plenty of light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plenty of light with him there. You're able to attack.
The first one's gonna be 15.
You can attack with advantage.
I know. And the next one is gonna be 17.
Either way, you hit.
Oh, 15. It's pretty low.
Oh, it's not too bad.
I can't believe Caleb didn't hit with the second one when I have.
Yeah, I rolled
That's
3, so 2.
10 damage.
10.
This seems gotta be low.
It looks like it is just hanging on by a thread.
You should have searing
Time
smite
for
it.
me to swoop in.
Do you not have a second action?
I also do.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
Here we go. Hit.
Go for that critical.
20.
Nat 20, baby. Nope.
And
Nat 17.
26.
Kill it.
Nice roll.
Okay, well now I rolled 11.
Knowing it doesn't make any difference what you roll because I know close enough to reality on your bonuses. So it drops.
Caleb, we were saying about a bad thing going in the hallway.
So much for the super gnoll.
I just hit him for like 48,
Super lame though.
and then he's like dead.
And as that comes to... That's not really what I want.
Good rage by myself.
Try that.
I'll just make a comment about how long that took you guys to kill him. I was expecting a little bit faster. But
Yeah. It's 30 some damage. Maybe 40.
not too
As
bad.
everything kind of comes to a calm now,
Yeah, 40.
in the hallway, the two of you hear, coming from down the hallway, you hear noise, but not coming at you. You hear a kind of a growling noise, and you hear, I'll just say you hear it. You hear this faint call for help.
Okay, we leave them.
So
Dash.
I'm
put my
running down.
ring on.
You run down?
Sure. I can't see
I
them.
do
I'm
too.
gonna yell back. I'm gonna yell back like we hear someone needs help. We're going.
Is there light in this room?
And then I'm gonna pull out a torch because Caleb is the one with the light.
Well, I mean, we're out of
fine.
initiative. I would be right behind him. As soon as he calls that, I'd have the order.
Yeah, that's
Never
fine.
mind.
As you move down the hallway, you see too as I was describing before to Taèlios, that while the hallway is dark in and of itself, there is light at the end.
And while I run down, I'm gonna use
Is there
divine.
any
I'm gonna use
light?
my divine sense.
At the end of the tunnel.
And that is to see what?
Fae, fiend, undead. I think.
Also, just as a note, as I'm walking down this hallway with the orb, I'm going to pick up the 2 arrows that I shot.
So it's celestial fae or celestial fiend or undead, or consecrated or desecrated object.
Desecrated.
I can sense within 60 feet.
Okay. You pick up nothing.
I was hoping for a desecrated object.
You pick up nothing. You did not get your arrows back.
I definitely picked my arrows up.
You lose them.
They're literally glowing on the floor.
Such a rogue.
Actually,
He picks up my arrows.
Is the undead
you
arrow?
don't find your arrows now.
What? I did find my arrows.
Yeah, I know.
The undead arrow is desecrated.
It might be. Arrow of slaying. This is a desecrated object.
I'm gonna just give this some flavor here. It's not necessarily that you pick up evidence of something having been desecrated, but what you pick up is using that ability, you sense
A great disturbance in the force.
evil of a
Desecrated.
It's
nature.
similar. It's similar to what you would expect if you were picking up on desecration, but you pick up on something that is just has it's not powerful. I mean, it's not like this overwhelming thing, but there's a sense that you're getting of kind of a divine evil.
So I know where I can sense where it is. Where like. Right, is it around like the corner in the hallway?
You can sense it coming straight down the hallway as you're going through it into the room ahead of you that is lit.
So it's in the room.
Mm-hmm. It's coming from there.
So I'm gonna tell the 3 that are with me. I'm saying I sense something evil up ahead. Just be
I
careful.
pull out my
What about
arrow
you?
of slaying.
You!
Well, I told
What
it's,
do you
it's
do?
nothing that's it's not alive or anything. It's just something I told them something that's like desecrated
Don't
or
worry,
it
I
might
must
not
slay
desecrate
it
with
with
the
this
title
arrow.
like that.
Okay.
I'm with them too.
Okay.
You're like slow. You're back in the back.
As they're running,
Yeah.
I mean, I think the rest of us are all going
You're all
behind,
moving down the
but they're
hallway.
ahead of us.
Okay, so getting down to the hallway into the next room, here's what you see as you come down. And nothing is coming down the hallway to meet you. You see a long, narrow room lit by torches, a few around the wall.
I offer to take them out with my fireball.
You're looking at a room that is around 60 feet long and at its widest point, 30 feet wide. Again, these are not, 90-degree angles. These are hewn rooms. A mine. And you can see, Morzza, I'll talk to you in this moment. You see towards the end of the room the thing that's giving off this evil that you're detecting. And you can tell that this room is, at the end of it, there's an altar. This is a temple of sorts. It's been, whatever this room was, and you can see in the torchlight, you can see flecks of shining material in the walls. You can see that what was once a room that was being mined is now become some sort of a holy place for these gnolls. And at the end of it, there's an altar. There's, it's very crude. It's very rudimentary. But there's an altar. There are instruments, mostly.
Is there a flute for him?
Yep.
Mostly instruments of death.
Oh, that
Sharp items. Okay, instruments of death and torture down at the end of this room. The other things you see as you enter this room, you see two bodies on the ground. One of them actually moving and tied up, arms behind the back, and kind of curled up on the side. The other body you see is kind of a former body, and it is being eaten by a hyena as you walk into the room. And this is what you see. You see this kind of evil holy place at the end of the room.
Evil, holy.
Question,
Holy to the gnolls.
I'm putting an arrow in this hyena.
And a hyena just ripping into the torso of a body. There's an expectation already among the whole group, but in one in particular, there's a recognition. You see that the hyena is feasting on Jorko.
Who's Jorko?
And lying next to him a few feet away, seeming to be in a similar condition to the others you found down in the previous area were, is Mizzle.
What? Why could we have lost Mizzle? Jorko is a way better name. I'm calling this other person for being a terrible name.
Can I run forward and attack the hyena then?
Sure. I'm going to say that this is easily enough done that we don't need to do anything.
Maybe. 90 roll initiative.
Nope.
Wait, I put a sword out and block Morzza and be like,
Yes.
let Valia do the honor.
And I kill it.
And then he
That's
was
fine. Valia can
Take care of the hyena.
behead the hyena. And so this area is cleared. You have one Mythstalker recovered, one of them
Not
seemingly
recovered.
quite beyond recovery.
No, where he resurrect dead. Oh wait, we don't clear.
Can I kill the person with my spell?
Yes.
Are they hurt?
Yeah,
Better use
same
the staff.
condition as
I
the
thought I
one
could use all the staff up.
We use 5 of the 10 charges.
Find someone use.
on the living one you're talking about.
Yeah,
Right?
oh, the dead one.
Yeah. I'm just making sure that I was clear that there's no healing this one. Okay. So yes, you can heal. You can
we just
do.
tell him to walk it off.
You can do for him what you did for the others.
Is this Mizzle?
So you using your staff this with then?
No, she can't.
I can't.
She can't. Then it will break.
No,
Has a
it's
chance to break.
5 of the 10
Yeah,
charges.
she has already used 5 on the people.
You
use
can
five-
use a small cure.
You use it's basic healing for 1 charge.
Yeah, we were saying we were using 5. Like, we can't use 5.
And we
Yeah, you
already
were.
have cells.
Yeah, but that's what the healing staff is for. It'll recharge.
Okay. Are you going to use the staff? Are you going to do something?
Well, if we're using staff, I'm not using a spell.
Yeah,
I'm
use
using
this.
those.
We're using the staff.
I think we should use the staff.
Josh,
Why don't we
you
buy it
to
if we're not going
take
to
his
use it for the
stuff.
healing?
I think Joshua should break his staff.
I don't think I will be doing that.
Then we can send each other to a different plane. Or was it just him?
No, it's just them. So we die. Well, you guys would die.
Because it blows
I
up,
guess you
remember?
can use cure wounds, but then it uses up 1 charge.
Okay.
Good idea.
Huh, wow, great idea, Bard.
I like where it's going.
Okay, so you're going to use what?
So what does
A
it
couple
heal?
charges? 1 charge? What are you going to do?
I'll use 2 charges, and it's 1d8 plus your spell casting ability.
So yours is +4.
Okay.
So
Is it per charge? 2d. So like your plus ability is
she's
on
using one. It's 1d8 and 1d8.
So she honestly heals 8.
+4 +4.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. She's
Because
using
2
just-
different
Yeah,
uses.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so the first one is going to heal for 12.
Okay.
The second one's going to heal for 6.
Nice.
18 hit points. Not too shabby.
He hops
Okay.
up. Let's go.
Okay. You have another Mythstalker stabilized. Healed,
Exhausted.
stabilized, but
17 points of exhaustion.
down and out. Under the current conditions.
I'm gonna pick him up.
Hey, maybe we should give him some of the meat.
I'm
Of
gonna
the
talk
some
and
meat
leave
to
him here
him.
next to his cow.
Can we use the wand of secrets in this room?
I guess should we investigate the altar?
We can look
Yeah.
around.
Use the wand of secrets. It'll tell us. If there's
Yeah, it's a good
anything.
idea.
But that's the point.
It's 3 charges.
Having a chance to kind of look around the room without the hyena and everything right there, you can see that there on the altar there are there's evidence of consumed flesh. There's bones.
Ew.
There's it smells. It's kind of a mess. This is a very bloody altar.
Like, can you use your puff of wind here?
And around the room again, as I mentioned,
How long is the room?
60.
60-ish.
Does
60 by
the
30.
wand of secrets do 30, or what is it? What is the radius on that?
30, I feel like. 30.
One of Secrets does 30 feet.
Yeah.
Within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, stand on the side of the room. When someone use that wand. Probably. I suggest it to Thaèndrys. Or maybe he
Well,
already got
we
it.
haven't even looked.
Why look when we can use that
Just
and
look.
guarantee it?
No, but then we can look and see if we find anything, and
Towards
then
the
if
end
we
of
don't, we just...
What?
Stay
No,
in
just
the
right
middle
in the center of the room. You get the whole thing.
It's 60 long.
Yeah, but 30
Yes,
feet
30
wide,
in each direction.
which means
30
we get,
within 30 feet of you is a radius, right?
that means we'll get
It would
everything.
cover the whole room essentially. If it's within 30 feet of you. Or is it 30 feet in a direction?
It's 30 feet
Oh, it
wide.
said within 30. Okay, yeah.
I think it's a
I thought
radius.
I was thinking that as like diameter 30, not like.
And
Yeah,
so
okay.
you're checking for,
Just if there's any secrets in the room. So I'll use
Okay.
the one.
you find none.
Alright, we have one more section.
No, that covers the whole room.
No, I'm saying to do this dungeon.
Do it again.
You missed it.
Is there anything else just from looking around the room then?
No.
No like money or any loot of any
I want
kind.
to see what the big guy
Can I
has
find
on
any
him.
feldspar?
You do actually.
Do we know if this is like actually worth us taking anything, or is it just like
I think we should derail our entire adventure just to start mining feldspar.
Feldspar, yeah.
I think that's the.
You should.
I think that's the
we
point.
just have a feldspar shop?
This has been the goal all along.
If we built our own shop and it was a feldspar shop?
Yes. We just started mining this mine. We can put Garn in charge of it.
Yep.
Gurn, would you like a new job? So nothing else of note here.
Nothing that you've discovered.
Okay.
on the-
Cut off all these
no
little-
secret.
Can
there's
we
no
make a
secret-
perception check for anything in the room, or is it like we're
I just
Okay.
gave it to you.
Yeah.
This would have picked up anything
Anything,
if there. Yeah. So no, there's nothing else. This was a mine. These are gnolls.
Yeah.
You know, there's not like
all right? We'll loot
there's
the
nothing terribly intricate here.
So I'm gonna pick the guy up, and then we're gonna.
Let's head back on the hallway and loot the bodies in the hallway
And cut the
then
ears.
into the
And
room.
cut the ears
And
off.
the ears.
Yeah. I don't think we gotta check for loot also.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody said that.
All told, you end
One second.
up.
Although we're not leaving yet. Isn't there one more place
Who's
we have
keeping track of the ears?
That's what I was wondering.
We have
I know how many there are.
Well, we're cutting them all off.
I don't think
We'll
I've
have all of them.
Noted anything down from this encounter.
I think someone
No,
else.
I
put
gave
down
you
ears.
some silver and stuff last time
You just
Yeah,
add
we
it.
got-
Oh, that's right. I just added it to our total.
You did.
Okay, that's right.
because you said we were no longer at 2112 silver.
Yeah, yeah,
That's right.
But I didn't have any like any
Nothing
objects.
Until now.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
You get 37 copper
Lame.
Plus 50 armor.
22 silver
It's
and
70.
4 gold.
That's lame.
Wow.
These are poor.
These
call
guys
it
are weak sauce. There's nothing to them. Why are we even doing this?
Yeah, no.
Was the 4 gold
Let's
on the
leave
big
the
dude?
Miststalkers.
Was he like a boss kind, or not boss, but like a leader
Priest.
guy? Did it look like he was a leader of some sort?
It looks like, I'm guessing.
He stood out from the others in
In size, mainly. Or
in size, in
stature too, or no?
Clearly not in
Probably the
intelligence.
priest.
it was.
Probably the priest killed him.
He was the low priest.
I'm not going to make you roll for that as you come up with that. That's essentially what you conclude.
This
Is
priest
that
go.
this was a religious
Yes, yeah.
figure
Did he cast spells?
of them, and the other thing about him that kind of stands out from the others that you've seen is he's carrying no weapons. So,
He probably was a spellcaster.
well,
We'll never know.
whatever. But it stands out in that there are no weapons. It seems to be a little stockier, a little bigger, and it's notable that you came across this one in this room.
Spellcaster. Didn't do
I'm like-
much good against a big old axe.
Would you look at that?
Just look at it.
Keep him going.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
Head
Next
back.
part.
So
Do we want to take him back to the other guy?
It's fine. Just leave him here.
Nope, we want to take it back.
Take him back to the other people.
Okay, so you're taking him back down.
Yep.
Okay.
And we're not going to tell them that
About
their friend
Mizzle.
died.
They probably can't
Yeah,
comprehend
Like
anyone
Mizzle's
else.
very
Yeah.
alive.
yeah, but we're not going to tell them anyways about
Should we-
the guy being dead. Or G
We
dude.
bring the other body down there with us.
Who's your other guy?
Now, actually, as you carry him down,
Oh.
he starts to come around in a way that the other ones haven't, and actually at one point says,
We had 16 exhaustion points.
15.
as you get back down to the main level before you start the descent down to where the others are, he says, "You can put me down. I can walk the rest of the way."
He doesn't put him
He
down.
lets him up the fire.
I'll set him down. I'll kind of stay close to make sure if he starts to like,
Okay. He
trip or anything.
swoons a little bit and kind of leans against the wall. And you're able to tell that while he was in bad condition, it's not quite as bad as the others.
And which one was he? He was what in there?
Mizzle. Nope. Jorko.
It's a half
Yeah.
elf
Missile is the one I want.
by
Like what
half-
class? I mean,
Rogue.
rogue. I mean, there's no way to tell from
Hey,
attire
no, but I
because
mean,
he's
no,
got
yeah.
nothing.
I know, but I'm saying
Yeah.
we know
Yeah.
Rogue. Rogue. Half elf
and so the one that died was what?
was a fighter, human fighter.
Okay, never mind. I got you by.
Wait, I'm like, I look over at Valia and I go, she's a human fighter.
Besides you, one of the newest members of the Mythstalkers.
As we're going down, I'll tell them that we found whoever the three people
So is
are, but we couldn't
Is that
say
everyone then? Is that everyone accounted for now?
Yes.
She can tell you, yes.
So
It is.
so we lost one of them, but the rest of them are still alive.
So I'll tell them as we're walking down that the other three
I see this
are
as an
saved,
absolute
but
win.
we couldn't save the one guy. He was
Obviously.
too far gone when we got there.
Okay,
too far
that's
gone.
fine.
We mean
It's
easy.
4.
Four,
that
three
are
saved,
down below,
okay.
yeah.
So there's 6 total. Lost one. She's on our team right now.
Numbers.
Yeah, and he tells you as you're making your way down, he tells you that they dragged those two up there, and none of the others would touch them. They all stood around and waited for one in particular to come up, and he says, he tells you that one of them stepped up, the others just stood back and waited. And it was that one that killed Jorko. He said, and as soon as he dropped, a hyena was on him and started feasting. And as he was walking up to me to do the same to me, a noise came from the hallway.
You saved him,
Taèlios
Tom.
saved him.
Yay!
Awesome. Is there anything else like?
What about the Dragonborn?
That wasn't.
well, that's
No,
the
that
thing.
wasn't from them. That was.
I know, but
Well,
has
I'm
he
saying,
seen
I'll
that?
ask him if there's any other like thing we should be wary of around besides. Like, has he seen any other? Like we talked about Dragonborn tracks that we saw with the Gnolls.
Have you encountered any other? Are there any other prisoners here besides the Mythstalkers?
He says, he says, I don't know how many you've encountered, but there were a lot of
Prisoners or Gnolls?
No, it's
them.
honestly.
So we killed
We
few.
encountered a fair few. How many are we at right now? Like 50?
I don't know, pairs of ears.
The one with the flails is the worst.
Oh, we haven't.
We haven't seen that.
Oh, further on, let's go.
It's like, don't worry, we have a fireball.
Let's go. I can finally use a rage and not waste it.
The one with the flails is like the leader.
I don't know.
Is there multiple with flails?
I don't know. But the most vicious.
Multiple with flails or no?
I only saw one. Toyed with
Kick
us.
some butt.
Once they had us bound, it toyed with us.
We'll toy with him.
It seems like they were keeping us alive. To be taken up to the room where you found us.
Don't worry, we won't keep them alive.
We all try to come up with like really cool phrases to say back.
You guys, I want to thank you, but you might need to work on your catchphrases.
Yeah.
We'll get better for next time. So you take him back down.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So reminder, they have no gear,
Did we leave?
We left a
Yeah.
torch down there for
Yeah.
no armor, no
Just burned
possessions or anything like that. So just that's the condition. It's his condition, it's their condition, but he's not in quite as bad a condition as they
So
are.
there's still weapons
Your
down there.
healing actually did seem to heal. Mechanically speaking, he's probably still suffering from some exhaustion, but not to the degree that they
He was at like a different stage of exhaustion than they were, so the healing is more effective on him.
There's weapons in the basement that he could use in. I mean, if he can stand at all, fight. He can pick something up down there since we're going to be
Something
leaving
from the
them.
Knolls.
And what are you leaving him?
Well, there was we killed all the Knolls.
We killed
down
those.
there.
Oh, yeah.
So,
He's just gonna pick up
yeah.
something around there.
Just,
Okay.
yeah. So obviously
He
reunited
said-
with his
He
people.
kind of just collapses and leans against a wall and sits up in that room where you've got them and pulls a bow over to himself and says, I'll keep watch.
Okay.
Why are you trying to kill me?
Let's go hunt some more.
Probably should wrap it up.
Okay. All right. So for tonight, we will leave it there with all of the Mythstalkers at least accounted for.
Did we say anything about a Dragonborn? Like that we asked him that did we get an answer or he didn't know?
Oh yeah, you did ask that. Didn't pursue it, and I forgot. He doesn't know anything about that. He hasn't seen one.
Convenient.
He would tell you they were ambushed as they
Yeah.
approached. You know.
They were all kept prisoner together though, so technically, or at least our assumption would be like the Dragonborn wasn't a prisoner then, maybe. He would have seen him.
Or probably wasn't with them. If it
Yeah,
was.
or maybe they came in after.
Because remember, we found like evidence of the people like chained up on a tree. So
Yeah.
So there were other. That could have been them, though, I suppose. No, actually, wouldn't have been.
There's still mystery
Okay.
about this Dragonborn.
Well, we will leave it there, but I want to give you just a quick preview of what
Oh.
comes next.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can you please draw it for me? I'm not gonna understand what it's
Yeah.
like.
Is there a map?
Oh, a map.
So you will actually get to use your miniatures next time.
We use the camera next time?
Yeah. So
I was in all. I just want to point out that I was in all the perfect angles every time because my character wasn't moved. I was always where I needed to be.
Mhm.
Exactly the time.
I was just about to have a double kill.
I did have a double kill.
okay, well,
And
with
most
that
angry the big
being
guy.
said and done, thank you everyone or no one at all for joining us deeper into the mine and the lair of the Gnolls. We will see if this can get tied up next time and what's awaiting. You've already been tipped off that there's
Flail.
some
Please.
ridiculous.
He doesn't even know what magic staff I have. He's not going to stand a chance.
So we will pick that up next time, which I don't know when that will be. We'll have to
It's a
see.
mystery.
There's stuff coming up. So
Oh, I hate
we'll
stuff.
see.
I hate stuff.
Responsibilities and
Why are you
stuff.
copying me?
Okay. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Until then, have a great day or night or week or month.
For your
Thank you. Bye.